in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton from Nassau, Bahamas, and the University of Arizona.
Ayton going ahead of Marvin Bagley III, and he is the 9th straight freshman to go #1 overall and the first Arizona Wildcat to be selected with the top overall pick in the draft. Ayton said during the lead up to the draft, you see his coach at Arizona, Sean Miller, that he knew he was going to go #1. He sold the Suns, and now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
And rightfully so, Reese. He is the prototypical big man in today's NBA. 7'1". He's got a 7'5" wingspan. And by the way, in Vegas, the over-under for my saying wingspan is 4.5. Take the over and tip it back, America. But he's a fluid athlete with great footwork. He's a freak athlete in addition to being a fluid one, but a physical specimen that is broad-shouldered. He is big and strong, and it seems like it takes big guys years to put on that kind of frame, and he's got it coming into the NBA. But he is a complete offensive player. He can rebound. He's very good in the post. He's got excellent footwork with his back to the basket. You can see him spinning to the rim there. And he can face up, and he's got a very nice jump shot, and I think he can stretch that out even further. Any rebound he wants, he can get, and he can tip it and keep it alive and tip it to himself. He's got a second and third jump. He's also a good shooter from the free throw line. 75%, an excellent shooting stroke, and he can pass out of the post. A really, really good player.
And here's the guy who he reminds me of, Joel Embiid. He can take you out to the mid-post area. He can go back to the basket. He's very agile, and as Jay said, the complete offensive game. But not only that, he affects the other side of the basketball court. He's a rim protector and can guard and pick and rolls. I see a lot of promise in this young man.
DeAndre Ayton is a native of the Bahamas 40 years ago. Another player from Bahamas, Michael Thompson, was selected first overall. He moved to the United States at age 13. This was after he went to a basketball camp. His dad had let him come to work with him as a plumber and paid him $20 a day. He lasted a week. Dad said, "You coming back next week?" He said, "No way. I'm paying for a basketball camp." That was a wise decision and a very good investment, as DeAndre Ayton's with Maria Taylor.
Absolutely, Reese. And DeAndre, go ahead, open up your jacket. We're talking about the Bahamas, and he has the flag stitched to the inside of his coat. And let's start there. When you were 12 years old, you came to the States and you said you wanted to find a job to help your family in the Bahamas, and you've accomplished that goal. What does it mean in this moment?
I mean, it means the world to me. My family and coaches know the hard work I put in this game to really try and be successful and achieve all my goals. And, we put God first in everything we do. No matter what type of trials and tribulations we went through, we always had faith in everything we do to be successful.
When you first showed up, you were called Tall for Nothing, TFN. That's what coaches, that's what players called you, and now it's come full circle. What did you have to do to make it into this moment?
I mean, really to try to prove people wrong and, just stick to what I do. Work on my craft every day, take pride in it, and, represent my country the best way I can.
All right, you played high school in Arizona, you played college at Arizona, now you get to start your professional career with Phoenix. What does it mean to start it out there?
It means a lot to me because, the fans out there are amazing. They're the best fans in the world. And, I really want to go to Phoenix. I'm really happy to be a part of the Phoenix Suns now to really start a winning legacy with Devin Booker and Josh Jackson and all those other guys. And they're great. We're a young team and we're ready. I'm just happy to be a Phoenix Sun.
All right, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Shaq and Kobe 2.0. All right, you have a very busy day, so go ahead and get started. You're going to start going this way, and your media tour continues. The post-pick tour includes 7 different stops for you. Go ahead, you can go. And that means it starts with ESPN Radio, guys, and we're going to have cameras everywhere so we can keep track of these guys as they keep going. And apparently, Mr. Ayton's going to join you guys after the 16th pick, so you'll get to pepper him with some questions as well.
Maria will look forward to that. DeAndre Ayton's team, Phoenix scheduled at 16th, depending on whether they can move up. And, of course, they'll make the pick at 16 because the